third. At short is Burleson. At second is Doyle. At first is Cooper. And there he is. He says he's 35. People say going on 45. His father's here, 70 years old. His father was one of the greatest pitchers in the history of Cuba. He pitched also in the Negro American League. Did not want his son to pitch in baseball. We'll tell you that story later. Tony?
All right, Kurt and Dick, let's go to the man who's going to catch him in today's ball game, and that, of course, is Carlton Fisk. He'll be calling the pitches. Let's hear what Carlton had to say about Luis Tiant. Today's ball game against the Cincinnati Reds. What might he throw them, and what will be the big thing for him?
Well, Tony, I think he'll go with his basic game, which is basically an aggressive game. He has 4 good pitches that he can throw for strikes at any time with a multitude of variations on each pitch. I look for him to be aggressive today and try to get ahead of the hitters.
I think Dick Stockton will tell you we'll know right away about Tiant.
If Louis Tiant has his control, he'll be all right. And, of course, that's where you'll see the head feints and all the body fakes that he likes to do. He's people call him an exotic type of a pitcher. If he doesn't have his control, he'll be in trouble. And, of course, he has to get his fastball in there.
The umpires today, they're all working in their first World Series. Behind the plate will be Art France. Great fan of the game. He knows every batting average. If you ever watch a lot of the action. They play Rose slightly toward left. Fouls it into the seats.
Set up his off-speed stuff.
He has 6 different pitches that come from everywhere. There's a changeup. That's fouled out of play. I asked him about his nutback. Miraculous comeback. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. High and away to count to Pete Rose. We're just underway. There's his hesitation pitch. That's 3-2. And Rose hammers a fast off young Candelera down there in Game 3 of the National League for a home run. He's a great fastball hitter. There's another foul. Rose will he's chasing Ty Cobb's record. There's a bounding ball to Denny Doyle. Big hop to him. There's the first out of the first game. Into the corner. And the corner here is not too far away. He has a line shot to Doyle. 2 down. Pull the last month, but he was swinging well yesterday in his warm-ups. There's the pitch. Down, nobody on. Johnny benched the batter. First inning, they have a shift on against that. I tell you, to get to the wall. 2-strike delivery.
Excellent fastball hitter. They pull the string a lot.
1-2 pitch. Throw him a high. 2 down, bases empty. 2-2 pitch. Way inside, 3-2.
The first 2 batters, he has been successful there, but he has fallen behind.
3-2 delivery. There's a fly ball, shallow right. Evans is waiting for it. And the Reds go quietly down 1-2.
The runner, Zimmer sending him on. Dwight Evans, Concepcion with a fine play.
The Reds going after him, trading him away. They're glad they didn't. He had a great playoff, 5 out of 12. Outside.
First inning against the A's, he forced a mistake by Washington.
There's a drive to right fielder Dwight Evans. Ball is not carrying the right. Sidearm, 3/4 overhand. That's a line shot to see. 2 down. Game 3. What a game that youngster pitched, by the way. Sparky was teasing him about his mustache yesterday. He's in strike, the Concepcion. 2 down, nobody on, no score. Check swing. 1 and 2.
Dazzles the folks.
I think he's put together with nails and pegs. There's a changeup hit high in the air to left. Yastrzemski drifting toward the corner. Has room right into the green door. And the infield is in on him. You have to play in and unload that ball quickly. Strike. Little ballpark. Griffey, Geronimo, and Gullett. Change up. Doyle grabs it, throws to first, and got him. Good play. Finally got his shot. Cesar Geronimo, the batter. He hits a high smash right center. The wind may hold it up. Freddie Lynn's calling for it. 2 down. I told Fred Lynn, 2 comparatively good seasons back-to-back, 238. Ball harder than the Red Sox, but haven't had a base runner. There's a high fly to Yastrzemski, an easy play in left field. Captain Carl on the bench. Rose grounded out his first time. He hits out of it.
I think the hitters are grateful for that.
Sharp ground ball to Denny Doyle. The Reds are stinging the ball, but right at somebody. He wound up fourth in batting in the National League this year. There's a changeup at the strike.
Slow curveball. Morgan, an excellent fastball hitter.
Morgan lines the first hit for the Reds into center field. And he's the first base runner. Now the drama. Morgan's a great teacher to his teammates, too. He works with them. Videotape machine. Foul ball by Johnny Bench, the batter. One strike to him. Bench fouls it back. It's 0-2. Starting already here. Tiant's the central figure. There's a high fly. That'll be blown into the seats down the left field line. Knows it. Doyle trying to keep him close. Outside. The league uses the designated hitter. The National League doesn't. I'm just. Louis Tiant. 3-2 delivery. Bench pops it foul into the seats. Foul. Again a foul ball. Game-winning streak coming into the opening game of the World Series. And he fouls it again. Just a piece of it. There goes Morgan. And it's popped up. Carlton Fisk will have a play on this one. No score in the fourth. Change-up is high to Perez. Let's see if this one is out of play. It's coming back toward the netting. He's got him. No runs. This is the fifth inning. No runs, 4 hits for the Red Sox. No runs, 1 hit for the Reds. There's a drive to left. Yastrzemski will have to cut it off. He does, and he holds him to a single. That's his kind of play out there. Sully in tight at third. Change up. Well, that's an overhand slow ball. He stole only 2 bases this year. He didn't run much. Sidearm curve. He with speed. Sort of a base-stealing coach of the play. The second. He's been their lone base runner until this inning, when Foster led off the inning with a. I don't think Tiant even knows the stop. That is Griffey trying to punch that outside up. Not many teams have it. Oh, try to discourage him. There's a high fly ball. Let's see. That ball is going to be foul. Satch Davison of the National League. Check swing. Hit to Petrocelli. Fast man. He has him. 2 down. To a better than average hitting pitcher, Don Gullett. Louis' boy, isn't it?
Yep.
He's one of the great pitchers in the history of Cuba.
And all the photographers and newsreel.
An effect on the pitching and hitting of this game. Strike to Gullett. And Billingham will go for the Reds. Game 2 at the same time. Pops it up. Fisk gives way to Petrocelli. The side is out.
Close to a home run, except perhaps Carlton Fisk drive to left center field that was hauled down by Foster. And we had the eruption of that controversy concerning the bar. Next inning, here's Joe Morgan. He got the first Reds hit, a single with 1 out in the 4th inning. At side.
So far, Rose and Morgan have been up 5 times. Morgan's reached base 1.
His control might have been a bit shaky in the first couple of innings, has really come on in that department in the last 3 innings. He has walked 1. That was an intentional one.
That one to left-handed hitters where he starts at a foot outside and it comes over the outside corner of the plate. You give up on it.
Joe Morgan here, that on the mound is the key of the series for the Red Sox. Tiant. He gets them off to a good start. They're the underdogs. They've got a great shot. If he loses, they could be bad trouble.
That's a fair ball down the right field line. And
that bench get him in with a fly ball.
Both sides looking for that one break to get that 1 run across. Bench is 0 for 2. Morgan may be the toughest outs in the Cincinnati lineup. He took a called third strike his last time up. Evans plays Perez in right center. 2 out, Morgan at 6. People make Tony Perez look foolish, however. No balls, 2 strikes. Doesn't have it, you know it early, and if he does have it, he gets stronger and really smells it as the game goes on. 2 strikes the count to Tony Perez. Morgan is at second with 2 outs.
To Cincinnati for Game 3 Tuesday night. The old man and the kid, 2 master pitchers going against each other.
The leap to make the catch, and then he lashed a single to left field. 1 for 2 is Foster, leading off in the 7th inning over to cut the ball off. Well, watch where Carlton Fisk sets up.
Fisk indicates a lot of times with his, after he gives the sign, with his chest protector, his hand to where, what area in the strikes when he wants to pitch. Let's see if he goes.
Really yet learned to handle some of that outside breaking stuff, as the Red Sox scouts have reported. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And look where Petrocelli is, Dick. He's right on top of the third base line.
And a chopper to shortstop and under the glove of Rick Burleson into left field.
Let's see what Sparky does.
Louis Tiant, who shut out the Cleveland Indians to just about wrap up the division title in September. He makes his definite stop. And Concepcion loops one.
He does it all out there. They said Al Simmons was the best before him playing left field. This one ranks right along with Simmons.
1 out. First 6 innings of this game, we have seen fine defensive play. Not too many spectacular plays, but of course you have to make the routine ones, and both clubs have done just that.
Line.
Burleson and Doyle communicating as the Red Sox looking for the possible double play.
Against Gullett and Bench against Fisk today. Look at this throw. Something on it. Had a broken arm to start the season.
I think Fisk inside and privately says, I'm going to rise to the occasion. 2-2 to Ken Griffey. 2 out. Nobody on. We're in the top of the 7th inning. No score. And a line drive. Base hit in the corner. Let's see how Evans plays this right field. They've had a hit.
Pin is quiet. They're going to leave Gullett in
This year because of the DH.
That's what the National League keeps hitters.
2 is Gullett. But a fine all-round athlete. Dick Stockton with Kurt Gowdy and Tony Kubek. No score. 2 out.
He eases up on him. He's getting trouble.
2 strikes. 7th inning as we go to the 8th here. And Pete Rose 0 for 3 against Louis Tiant, who has some breathing room. Lines it to center field. Lynn makes the catch. A cliche. The game is rested on the shoulders of Morgan and Foster, each with 2 hits. Morgan a single and a double. Takes strike 1. Reds. And the let-up pitch is out. 18 games this year.
There was a glove move I never saw before. In fact, he wins it. We can't assume that.
That pitch is low.
But since the last one was Steve Glassby in 1971.
The 3-1 pitch to Joe Morgan is in for the strike. He was taking.
Only 2. They've both been intentional.
Both Cesar Geronimo. And there's a fly ball in the right field. Dwight Evans has the play. 2 down.
He continues to.
Johnny Bench. Fly to right. Fouled out to Fisk and bounced to Petrocelli. But Cincinnati is explosive. Burleson on 1 hop. Side is retired. So Tiant responds to the 6-run inning. Burton, a left-hander, just in case. Perez has struck out twice and lines this first pitch to center field. Freddie Lynn. Does he go get him, Kurt?
He glided.
No one thought they'd handle the pressure by the Orioles. Foster fouls it off.
Well, I said the pressure.
Strike 1 pitch. And it's popped up. Doyle is going out, and he'll call for it. 2 down.
At 12:30 tomorrow afternoon.
2 out. Here's Concepcion. Takes a fastball. Strike 1. Robbed of a hit last time up by Carl Yastrzemski. 2 down.
That's the hesitation.
Strikes. Crowd on its feet here at Fenway on an overcast, raw day. And Petrocelli gloves it. Oh, in time. And the Red Sox have drawn first blood in the 1975 World Series. Louis Tiant, with the help of a 6-run seventh, spins a 5-hit shutout to give the Sox the victory.
Dick, they played a flawless game. They just can't make a mistake in the field. That last play by Petrocelli was a sparkler. Yastrzemski, Freddie Lynn. They're taking the extra base. They're doing everything that the book says you're supposed to do to play baseball.
And these Red Sox players, Kurt, like to be the underdogs. They like to know that somebody feels that the other club will win. They handle the Baltimore pressure, as you mentioned, beat Oakland in 3 straight games. They're the 3-time defending champs, and there you see Louis Tiant getting congratulations and a whale of a game for him.
Well, I figured him the key of this series. If he lost here today, I think the Reds would have been heavily favored. We'll be back right after this message.